Okay, so we're back with another quick video here. So I have been getting a lot of questions about the game settings that I run, the difficulty settings. So I'm just gonna make a quick video showing all that. So let's get into it. So I do zero sanity pill restoration, sanity drain speed at 200, sprinting on, player speed normal, flashlights on, go speed normal. I always play with roaming and change favorite room set to high just to make Gorios a little bit easier on zero evidence. Interaction event frequency set to low, friendly ghost off. I usually play with a 3-second grace. Hunt duration, I just leave on medium. Play with zero evidence, zero setup time. I do play with random weather. I know you can get the XP a little higher for setting like fog and heavy rain, but I don't like playing in those all the time. Doors starting open, set to high. I do have hiding places set to very high because I do play with people normally that like using the hiding spots. Sanity and activity monitor off. And this is another thing I like doing is keeping the fuse box on at the start of contract. So if I go into something like Sunny Meadows, prison, high school, and the breaker is somewhere far away, at least I can still turn lights on and at least do a test from the first hunt usually. And be able to see the ghost and see what's going on. So I do like starting with that on, and I have the visibility on map turned off. So this is the loadout that I usually take. This usually always stays the same. It's mostly all tier 3 stuff. Except I do run tier 2 crucies, because the tier 3s are just too big to test for Onryo. If I'm doing small maps, I'd prefer the tier 2 headlight. If I do big maps, I prefer the tier 3 night vision. Incense, I prefer tier 2, and I prefer tier 2 salt. And then as far as my game settings go, I've had a couple questions on how I run a couple things, so we'll go over that real quick. I do use text for voice recognition mode. This is where you would set the option if you want the text to come up when you're using Ouija board, monkey paw, spirit box. I do run a 80 FOV. I just find 80 is a good sweet spot for me. I have cursor brightness turned all the way up. And as far as video controls, a lot of this is going to be just dependent on your PC, but I play with brightness at 2. I do keep bloom, film grain, and chromatic aberration off. As far as controls, there's only a couple things I change. I do have my crouch set to control. That's the way most games are. A lot of games pickup is usually E, drop is usually Q, so that's how I have this set up. Spacebar's for my special, so I can just tap that, turn my flashlight on and off, hold it for my headlight on and off. Journal I set to tab, so I did just want to make a quick video explaining it, so I think that's all we're going to do for today, so we'll see you next time.